In this video, we are going to create a Snowflake pipeline. This lab is divided into 4 parts. This video covers parts 3 and 4. Parts 1 and 2 are available in your lab guide. Your manager let you know that in a meeting this morning, the marketing team requested an additional subset of data to be saved into their Snowflake database. The purpose of this data is to run a credit card promotion campaign. You'll be filtering out all purchases that used an American Express credit card and saving that data to the team's Snowflake table. The pipeline you'll build will provide the marketing team with consistent, usable data for their marketing partnership efforts in real time. In order to complete this request, you will need to create a pipeline with a Snowflake destination. Before the data can be sent to Snowflake, you will add a processor that will filter out the needed credit card information. You're going to modify an existing pipeline instead of creating a new one. But first, you will need to create a Snowflake connection, so you don't need to enter the database information repeatedly in new stages. This lab exercise will also require you to build a warehouse, schema, and database in Snowflake. These steps are detailed in parts 1 and 2 of the lab guide and are not covered in this video. Also, be sure to consult the Snowflake documentation if you encounter any differences between your guide and the process for completing these tasks in Snowflake. For this video, we will assume that you have already completed parts 1 and 2, and that you have created an account and built the warehouse, schema, and database already. To get started, first, we will create a new connection. Recall that you need to navigate to the Setup menu and select Connections. Name this connection Lab 16 Snowflake Connection. Make sure Global Transactions displays for your engine. Finally, select Snowflake from the Type drop-down field and then click Save and Next. On the Configure Connection screen, enter the details for your Snowflake database. The required information is displayed on the screen. It can also be found in your Snowflake account. Refer to the lab guide and the Snowflake documentation for full details. Once all of the information has been entered, click the Test Connection button. When the green check mark displays, then you've successfully connected to your Snowflake database. Click Save to save this connection. Now that we have our Snowflake connection built, we can easily select it in our pipeline stages. Instead of building a new pipeline, we are going to modify an existing one. Open the Kafka to Kafka Lab 6 pipeline and click the version drop-down box to select version 1. Now click Edit. You'll notice you are now working on version 1.1 draft. For the marketing team's request, you'll use the exact same input stream through the Kafka origin. This will ensure that the marketers get all of their data in real time. The destination will need to change to a Snowflake destination, and we also need to add our credit card filter. Click the Kafka producer destination and delete it. Click the Add Stage button and add a Stream Selector processor. On the Condition tab, click Add and enter the condition displayed on the screen. You can also copy and paste this condition from your lab guide. Now click Add Stage again and add a Snowflake destination to output stream 1 of the Stream Selector processor. Click the Snowflake destination and on the Snowflake Connection Info tab, select the connection you created earlier. Click the Snowflake tab. Enter AMEX in the table name field. Also, ensure that the data drift enabled and the table auto-create boxes are checked. Finally, on the Staging tab, enter Lab 16 stage with underscores in the Snowflake stage name field. Add a trash destination to output stream 2. Once everything is configured, click Validate. Once validated, update the consumer group on your Kafka origin to reset the origin. Then, click Draft Run. Since we reset the consumer group, executing the draft run will populate the Snowflake database with all existing records from the Kafka Origins topic. Once the pipeline is run as a job, then it will continue to stream all new data from the Kafka topic to the Snowflake table. After you see data streaming into the Snowflake destination, navigate back to Snowflake to verify your setup. Click Training Demo Schema. You will see a new entry, Tables, beneath it. Click Tables, then AMX, followed by Data Preview, and verify that online purchase data is present. You should only see transactions that have used an American Express card. Now that we know it works, let's get the pipeline checked in and ready for production. Enter Lab 16 Snowflake as the commit message and click Publish and Close. The pipeline is now finished. Your manager has notified the stakeholders, who are surprised and happy at how quickly you've delivered. Nice work as usual. Take a well-deserved break, and then we'll see you in the next video.